Hey y'all, welcome to chapter 4 of the Danganronpa Let's Play. We're wrapping up chapter 3 here as we approach the dressing room and look
Hey.
at what Alter Ego has found out, and we find out how our hope will end. I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you
What?
later. Why exactly are you going alone?
So,
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the
Come on.
camera. That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
Well then.
Then it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are going to go together? Does that mean what I think it means?
okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. I try to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, having me and Kyoko there
Shall
alone.
we go?
Wow, shall we? Yeah.
So then,
When you get into that locker, Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and locked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw... Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste had asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of the file soon, maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so wait just a while longer. So now we can say officially the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we talk for a second since we have this opportunity? I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all your own at the school? Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
however,
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more concerned. Worried? Like what disappeared? Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared, and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. And when you do that,
indeed.
it's only natural they think I'm this mastermind spy, right? And you too. No, I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too, because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
And maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then,
That's fine.
fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappeared and where I have been going, you see. When I heard from Kyoko then, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believed her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come, and when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it, and in the storage room closet there, way in the back, she said way in the back of this boys' bathroom storage closet was, could Kyoko really be right about this? It's just a normal storage room closet as far as I can see. The secret Kyoko talked to me about, could it really be hidden here? She said it was way in the back of the closet. I mean, seriously, without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage room closet, and suddenly, as if I'm being yanked in. Oh, there's a door. Gashunk. At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through that wall. I had no idea what was going on. But I had fallen through the back of a storage room closet, huh? It turned out, the back wall was like a revolving door and I'd made my way to the other side, just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage room closet, and way in the back of that closet is a secret room. Wow, okay. So this is a secret room, but what's in there? It's a normal desk with normal drawers. There's a bunch of files, and what look like volume after volume of yearbooks. They are covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Student Registry? This is the only thing here not covered in dust. Someone has been looking at it recently. I slipped the file into my hand, but before I get a chance to look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file, and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I can't understand if it said, like, I can leave, but you must not leave. What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? Whoa, wait, that's scary. A strange sound rang out through my head. Felt like I was shaking my brain back and forth, and then darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. With that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. Ow! Apparently something hit me, and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. Oh no, it's all gone. Empty bookshelf, huh? Empty? Gone. It's all gone! The yearbooks, the student registry, and even a note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone? What does it mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to thread through the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room. Get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself toward my room. Somehow, I made it back to the first floor of the school. The more I walked, the more I'm about to fall. As if from the vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. That sound is coming from the gym? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame towards the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. The monster! It's coming out! What monster could it be? What unspoken horror? I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sound coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Kacha! Bakyu! Haga! Hiya! Paching! Whoa! Sakuga. Before me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No, one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move, you and breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision.
Sakura's the
I
actual...
no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be? The mastermind spy is... I did not expect a Sakura. Ever. Oh no, white liquid. All over the screen. What could it be? 7 left. That's interesting. To be continued. Despair? Continued? Super Robo Justice present. Okay. That's pretty good. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. And Leon got executed. Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka and then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's trial. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is a mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out. What you mean in that case?
I mean,
Well, cause look at how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up, so let's eat.
okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat it till we can't stand up.
What?
That's like a deep impact style meteor impact, extinction level event, a combination of foods. What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go
I
explore.
see.
That's right, since the class trial is over, new areas have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give into despair just yet. She's right, we have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts.
You know?
Like, we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn or for serious. Reborn as someone serious.
Well,
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Cause there aren't any more murders. What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits,
I predicted it last night since it revealed itself to me earlier from the ether. There's no doubt about it.
However,
How accurate are your first attempts?
how about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% of on a good day. That seems really low.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Well, yeah, it's not like ESP or whatever. Of course, I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
Occult is bullcrap.
I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
so,
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation. Cattle what?
So,
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually,
No, you're calling it urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to me. It happened one day when I went to get a hamburger. It's a place I'd never been before. They claimed the patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger and go and headed home. But before long,
the end is nigh.
the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand.
No.
Do you realize what that means?
What does that mean?
It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed into the burger place and got it. The manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in some ground pork
How
with it.
about that?
Now you see that? That is cattle mutilation. I kind of got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the cult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of? What? How dare you? Well, you do stink though. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
yeah,
Me neither. I would never.
of course.
Me neither.
indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I would never kill any of my friends. Felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. But,
Well,
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here with us for this too. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I'd say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Chapter 4, All-Star Apologies. Who are these people? Is that Asahina and Chihiro? We began our search as soon as we finished breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. What's the way up? Second floor, fourth floor stair. Why are the stairs shaped like this? I mean, it does make the murder cases more interesting because you can block off one stair to the next. So now we have access to the fourth floor of Hope's Peak. Maybe there's some kind of truth. No, this time I have to find it. How's the floor like that? A big piano room. Or music room, I guess. Oh, it's a concert hall. Wow. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall.
Hey,
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet, what I think.
So-
About a secret room in the boys' room. Ah, well, I did find the room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked. Attacked by who? Well, they came from me from behind, and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, all the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how
That's
important
fine.
those are. It's important. I already saw what I needed to in there. And I had suspected a mastermind might come after you. What?
because
When I discovered a room, the mastermind must have seen me on a surveillance camera on the hallway. They must have seen me go in the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I want you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that
it
room.
would seem.
But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then, you knew I was gonna get
That
attacked.
doesn't matter.
You can't handle that kind of thing, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know any about the note that was left there? The note that said, you must not
Just
leave?
a second.
Well, we shouldn't talk about that, not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera. I'm looking into it. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then,
So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret, huh? You think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
am I wrong?
Am I wrong? That's...
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about a camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey,
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right about that there shouldn't be any secrets before friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing that doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. Well, tell her. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. Okay. Sorry, I can't tell you, not yet.
correct.
So that's your answer.
However,
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share. I'm sorry, I really am.
that's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her sad. Mad. Oh, not sad. Mad. Is this a grand piano? It seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally worthless. Oh, I can gamble so much again. That's another camera. What if Asakina's like good at piano because she was on the chapter screen? Maybe Kyoko's also good at the piano. What? Data center. That sounds cool. Monokuma room. Insane. One day I saw Monokuma in class. La 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 la, gobble gobble. What the heck? I'm glad this floor got opened up, but there's like a ton of locked up rooms in there. Here. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school score. I'm very kind. Gather you coins and come play with me. Oh, school store. Or might die of loneliness. Whoa. Sadness. Whoa, another lab room thing. Inside the room, smell medicine was oppressive, so this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. You know, and what? Sakura seemed to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. And you find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she was
Makoto.
with Hina. Huh, you need something? No, it's nothing. You sure? Okay then. Sakura's lost in conversation. No. Really, it's okay.
That's right.
Remarkably big shelf. Ah, listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Oh, okay, Hina. Just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have Proteinzyme X. What's that? A high quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's corn cereal level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up on some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? Oh, that's what. Oh, clicked the wrong thing. I mean, it's a Chinese. Yikes. Oh, new Chainsaw Man chapter came out. What else is here? What is this? Why did Yasuhiro say there's a lot of locked up rooms? There's not that many locked up rooms. This is the office, but of course there's no hint of any teachers that we normally rely on. Huh, there's a picture on the floor. This picture. Oh wow. What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Saika? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. Hide it fast this time. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way it's not important somehow. They're smiling the way you expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile at that in the world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever come to school, Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here, including Saika? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. Oh, you're fake. Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. I mean, out of every conspiracy theory I've heard, that one's the most possible, I feel like. Then you're saying the picture is real?
Hey,
If there was such a thing as the Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take 1st, 2nd, and 4th place.
too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question, is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
But it's no use, it's just muda! If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
it's true.
The picture is real, no more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true, if that's the case. Oh. We're all put in a simulation. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things that much weirder. Is there a coin in each one? There's a coin in each one. Let's go. Insane. Why are there flowers on each desk? That's kind of creepy. These windows are especially bolded. Like, that's crazy. It's huge. Yeah. Why does he not hide the photo? The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile there. But the door is locked, damn it. I already taken a good look around things here. There's a lot to think about for now, but I think I should head back to the dining hall to talk to the others. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto, does Kyoko seem upset to you? She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it seems like it.
what's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Ah, this is bad. Metal sheets has been attached all to the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an
In
inch.
other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escaping from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected though. I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. We can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down the measly door. What was that? Huh? No, please, continue. Did you say something about the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips on town? Is that what you said?
What the heck?
Hell no, I didn't.
Hey, come on now.
What'd you say? Cause I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room.
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Teacher had
That's-
such faith in you.
That's my room, you know? Don't knock it off. You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
Damn it.
I'm not mad, ooh.
What?
You're totally mad. Is the translation group trolling?
Pressing.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having these thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks. Newer has been added. Is he gone? Well, man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious. Oh man. But he goes out of his way to make up a rule like that. There's no doubt something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that's a rule, there's nothing we can do. So breaking into the locker room is against the rules. If he goes out of his way to just...
Yeah.
There's a big shelf in Chem Lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should go at least take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They were all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
it's true.
So we'd better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about that poison. Well, what do you mean? Well, just in case, you know. Just in case, I think you're right,
However,
man. It's Byakuya. It wouldn't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. So, everyone has said what they need to say. I think so.
You're serious?
Oh, but it looks like nobody found any clue at all, let alone the way out here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned up out of the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's cause my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I like to report. So you guys all remember, right? When I found the picture on the 3rd floor the other day? I mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leona together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture. Almost just like that one. Another one. But this time, the picture of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. The classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found the one that has Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it. But if that picture is real, then everyone who was in it... There would have to be some kind of hidden connection here, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can it be? It's a fake. But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write off that as a lie,
So
but... Then you trust Monokuma's words over the people who have died? Huh?
Because...
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting. All your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much, man. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. Yeah, you might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted? Looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya! Y'all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a long frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever is causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And I happen to discover a vital clue. It wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Did he finally say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. It's perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in bath. What else would you like to know? Today's laundry number? He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to your alter ego?
it would
Did
seem...
he say something? Maybe we should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea. A mixed bath.
Okay.
A mixed bath. If alter ego did tell him something, I really wonder what it could have been. What? Oh, that's the dining hall. That's the laundromat. That's a bath. Stoker. Toko was sitting alone on a bench, laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to hear what Alter Ego has to say
What's
too?
your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master! You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, what are you doing now? Just shut up and stop bothering me. Get out of the way, we have to talk to Alter Ego! No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you... his dog? If that's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated, but girl. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means. Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing. Just kneel before me and beg. First a mega masochist, now a mega sadist. I'm Togo, seriously. I'm just asking you nicely to let us use the laptop. Didn't hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Mako, give her the 1-2 combo. One drop to your knees, two beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you. Will you let us sit in the laptop? Yeah. Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize this abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay.
You really came.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Gyakyo, but we're finally crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Correct.
Just what I thought.
See.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get nervous. I felt the same way, resting on the keyboard. My hands began
Just
to
a
shake.
second.
Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to
So
let her
then.
take over. Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us about what you found
Leave
out?
it to me.
Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. I'm still so confused. Why don't they let us just tell Kyoko about Sakura? It's like, surely Makoto realizes Kyoko wouldn't like jump to conclusions. And one particularly important fact I discovered was a certain plan had been put into effect here. Makoto really is a child toes. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the goal of the stated plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's...
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
Hey,
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? What's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. What? Hold on. The reason we've been imprisoned here wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever. It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do
Just a
that?
second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. It seems the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. And this is how they described the event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, like Kinter 451. What happened? What does that mean?
What?
Wait, what kind of name was that for something?
you see.
Something otherwise known as the tragedy. It was apparently some kind of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester students here, where they would live the rest of their lives. But why would Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what does this tragic event? What could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko typed their questions into a computer, and the answer we got is, "Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it was gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry." And that's all he said. Then, is this really the end? We got halfway through the answer, and that's
Indeed.
it. It would appear so. Disappointing.
Wait.
Oh wait, there's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind. Kyoko's finger moved even faster than it had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No, I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
The headmaster?
Is here in the school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? Which makes the real headmaster that much more
You're
suspicious.
serious?
When we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I'll find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I
can't explain why, I know how to find her. She has to. Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure. Then she started typing again. Did you learn anything else? I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seemed to be pretty old, so that's all I could do from here. I'm really sorry. Then it's all over. Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. Well, it's kind of different talking topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. Heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of the keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly, I knew that was a possibility, but
Okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She just began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you.
I see.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Then I'll take a little rest. I'm kind of tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much more. But I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry? He's just a computer program, right?
Well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did. But that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. Maybe you should. But when we talk to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
hey,
Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can tell the difference between program and friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human. I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
that's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think maybe I'm understanding where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend after all. The more friend, the merrier, right?
how about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gets value to survive. Yasuhiro, spitting
So-
bars. OG.
What?
So anyway, Dad, it's a totally smart and cool thing I quoted from what I don't remember where. Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is finished. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
Just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and who isn't your friend.
Wait.
Did you really mean that? The story's gone off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said... Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started it.
Well,
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? Must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
That event led to the closing of
at
Hope's
the
Peak.
very least,
If nothing else, it must have some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students here killed some, or were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us remembered that. Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew the school had closed down. Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible. What's wrong with our government, yo? Our taxes paid, their salaries, they shouldn't be handling stuff like that.
anyway,
Maybe, but right now there's only one path open.
so
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak
Correct.
Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
no matter what,
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling, yeah. Even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
so then,
Well, our business is done here. So for now, we should get out of here. Yeah, good idea, man. And achoo. Oh. Is that really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not hurting you. Byakuyo's gonna be so mad at me. Let's not avoid getting involved any further. Good call, man. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. My heart's pounding away. It's pounding with anger. Still not mad about the whole breaking into headmaster room thing, isn't it? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter a little. I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building, I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with angry rage.
Please.
Please don't be angry. Help. Here, let me help center your chakra.
Boom, boom.
Etch this onto the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh?
Fang for a fang. Be careful, man. You just chanted an incantation of some devastation. No, it's just the same. Oh, I see, man. What was he talking about? It's nighttime.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Bad bugs
Correct.
bite. Oh my gosh, alliteration. So
Hey.
it's nighttime. So what does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at night. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
It's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious for the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I was lost in thought. What we learned about alter ego kept on spinning around and around in my head. The administrators Hope's Peak Academy had planned all of this. They did this because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worry, but I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long, tough, but I don't have any other choice. Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became to be a bear. At first, I was totally lost. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's really incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I was eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear
And
instead.
that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Crazy, crazy.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
First thing first, I need to head to the dining hall. It's quite long. How long have I been recording? 48 minutes. Yo, OG, what are you doing? Whoa, Makoto, why do you sound surprised? Sorry about this, Jess. If you got in here a minute earlier, it would have costed me a few more minutes of my life.
You
Why?
know?
Because Kyoko, just left. Kyoko.
Serious?
You know, Makoto, when a guy and girl go at it, it shortens the life of the people who have to watch it happen
How
too.
about that?
And since it's me saying, you know it's true. So hurry up and make it better.
No.
Anyway, see ya at breakfast. That's easy for him to say, but what am I supposed to do? Good morning,
Hey,
Hino.
Makoto.
Morning. So yesterday, you were kind of cool. What do you mean?
Yeah.
When you said alter ego was your friend,
So,
I was thinking the same thing. But when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
And so I'm really glad you said it for me. So thanks, Hihi. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're usually totally normal, but when the time comes, bam, you bust out with your special power. I mean, even before yesterday, when stuff coming up, it's like you always do something about it. Even before yesterday, are you talking about class trials and stuff? I mean, that stuff is just took care of itself, you know? It totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we could get out of here. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm right? Alright. Now that we got fighting spirit, let's go get some grub. She's right. Even if the road is bumpy, if we don't keep on moving forward, we never reach our goal.
What do you want?
Well, the breakfast enough. You honestly expect me to go? Right. As long as I'm here, I should ask Byakuyo what he made of the stuff. Actually, no, I'd better not. His friendless Karen
What?
will catch up for sure.
Goodbye.
Oh, well. He's gone. I entered dining hall. The first thing I saw was her. Well, what are you staring at? Totoko.
What's your problem?
You think your eyes wouldn't rot just by looking at me? Fine, don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl who has some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down my stomach. I'm gonna eat until I drop. I refuse to lose.
Hina.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. And well, other than that, looks like Kyoko isn't here
You
yet.
know?
Oh, she said she'd come back later.
You know?
Later? Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto, dirty. President Dirty of Dirtland. I don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're not the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that.
What the heck?
Just shut up already, Hina. Yeah, you've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use discussing, denying it, and we can see how disgusting you are.
Huh?
Shut up. In that lusty body of yours, night after night, you can't go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deny stuff like... Wait, what? I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please.
She's not. She writes normal books, right? Hardly bestseller. Stop it. Hey, you like me to stop wetting you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chalk. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of the violated blackboard. And it's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after the other. So you would rather have your black eye on the left or the right? I'm so sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's just let Toko alone. She's gotten a little funny from all her pent-up frustration. Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better soon, but with everything that's going on, I haven't have a chance to talk to her about it. Before that, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Sakura, what is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping we could talk to you. Now that's Kyoko's dumping, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Aren't he, Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as they got the right equipment.
Just the worst.
Watch out, Sakura. The Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. Why has this happened to me? Can we talk about it till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Yeah, stop. It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys like worship protein. Is that like your god or something? Makoto, I don't know what you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
I'm kind of nervous. How come?
What's your
Because I don't
problem?
usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I eat by myself. What about your family? Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom. You had 2 moms? What? That's just how things are. That's like a serious issue, man. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting too involved with her, then you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down breakfast as soon as I could and immediately head back to my room. I have to wait until tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw, but in a way I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. I'm kind of... maybe it's good that I did the Kyoko social link or free time first, because it seems that right now I can't speak to her probably. Yasuhiro might die soon, but wonder what happens if I talk to Kyoko right now.
Anyway.
I'm busy, I don't have time to waste. Oh, L. Who even can I talk to? I haven't done a single Asahina line yet, so maybe we should do that. That's the headmaster room. She's in the music hall room? Pushing.
Yeah.
Talking about the metal plates covering all the windows. I know. Maybe I should try grabbing the top and yanking down at it. Should I talk with Hina for a while?
You
Spend some
got
time. You want to do some stretches with me? I followed Hina's lead and did some elaborate stretching. Hina and I grew a little closer. Can I give her a present? Yeah. Wetsuit. What? Oh man, oh man. What's up? I'm getting totally fired up. Well, how come? How come it doesn't matter? Now that I'm revved up, I need to get out. It's less race. I don't think there's a guy that I would stand a chance anyway. Really? Well, I don't mind a solo run. Well, hold on, you always seem excited.
What's your deal?
Huh? What? Are you making fun of me? No, I'm just impressed. Really? I used to know this guy. He was like, Hina, you're like super spaz. Super spaz. Yeah, he's seen me wearing shorts in winter and he says stuff like that. But if you lose to the cold like that, that just means you aren't dedicated enough. Wow, you did stuff like that and didn't get sick? Getting sick is for the weak. If you are really dedicated, winter means even lighter clothes. It's all part of your training. Training, huh? So like, are you the type who gets sick easily? Actually, yeah. See, you're soft. You need more training. Okay, I've got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you fit as a fiddle. What kind of remedy?
Yeah.
Actually, I do this myself every morning. You just strip down to your waist, then take a dry towel and start rubbing down to your bare skin. I call it, what do I call it again? A way to keep healthy by stripping down and rubbing towel to coarse your skin. Is this how
You
much
got it.
towel treat? What? God, it feels so amazing. I never let a morning pass without getting the good rub down. Wait, so you go out on a balcony and strip down and you're okay with that? You should give it a try. You haven't got your health. You haven't got anything. I hate to see you catch cold or something. What the heck? That's like a moment of all time. I don't know what to say. This is a weird arc. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like sitting here. I want to go somewhere. I don't know how much of the game is left though. Probably more than halfway through at least. There's probably only 6 chapters, I'm thinking. So maybe I can... Oh, should I max out Asahina? I feel like Asahina will have something happen to her. Or I can talk to you inside jail. What's up? You want to go on a murder spree with me? Is it a really good idea to hang out with Genocide Jack? You want me to tell you something?
Totally
You're not even close to
adorable.
getting me heated up. The time I spent with Murder Screen was most valuable. Did I just get a little closer to Genocide Jack? Would you like to give Genocide a present? Jack a present? Wash the edges.
SOB!
Oh, she didn't like that. Okay. Hmm. Oh, she wouldn't like scissors, I guess, because she already has her own scissors. That makes sense. Oh, then what should I give her? Tumbleweed? A sword? What would Genocide Jack like? A picture of Byakuya, probably. Maiden's handbag? Huh. Voice changing bow tie? Ancient. If. What are these? Arrow? A man's fantasy? School crest? Oblat? Waterfruit? Ancient 4 tickets? Novelist pen? This brought me. What? What is she like? What? Is it even possible to give her a good gift? What the heck? Huh. What was she even like?
Totally.
Coke? Maybe just tea. She would like tea, right? Ration? I can't believe I didn't give Asahina donuts. Maybe this? You should. Does it mean she liked it? Oh, nothing anyways. That was kind of boring. Maybe I should spend it with Asahina instead. Although Sakura is probably also involved, so I don't know. Can I even spend time with Sakura? Or is it too late? No, it's not. Well, what Kyoko saying now? Probably like busy. Let's just try to max out Asahina. Put all your eggs in one basket.
Okay.
Each every person has to do their job. The cooperation of each player is true
You got
teamwork.
it.
That's a quote from the famous rugby player Yuji Matsuo. No, we gotta do the same thing, cooperate so we can survive. Should I hang out with Asahina?
Yeah.
For a while? Should I give her a present? Yep. Donuts. How thoughtful. This is why I always like it. I mean, it's not like, it's not like that kind of like, seeing Hina be so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Something wrong, Hina? I've reached my limit.
Just a second.
I'm stuck in here. I can't do sports, can't do anything. I'm sick of it. I want to get out under the sun and do some laps, run a marathon. I want to do some real sports. Hina, calm down, okay? I can't do anything here. If I can't move around, I'm gonna die like a bunny rabbit. But I've always heard rabbits die from loneliness.
That's terrible.
Whatever, I'm gonna die if I don't get some proper physical exercise. Don't you think that's a little extreme? Isn't the pool like really big? You think I'm kidding, right? Don't you? But I seriously can't sit still, you know? Why else would I have joined 6 sports teams in school? 6?
That's right.
Yeah, track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one. She got to her main sport, but ran out of juice. I think it's gotta be swimming. Your main sport is swimming. Yeah, you got it. God, I don't even care about what stroke it is. Just get me in pool under the blue sky. But isn't it hard to do that many sports even for you? Well, I can't move. I just shrivel up and die. And I need a challenge. More and more new stuff to try. A challenge. What I really love of sports isn't winning, you know? It's about having to fight and struggle and give it your all to reach the top. It's that excitement, the fear that you might suffer a heartbreaking loss. But when you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know? I never got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she's talking about. But I could tell that the reason, was so amazing was how hard she could fight and struggle. So that's why I could push myself as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the very highest mountaintop. The highest mountaintop.
Okay.
I'm talking about gold medal. Of course, aim for the gold, even if it means I'm the super gold spaz. Did she just call herself? Okay, but if that's what you want, isn't that all the more reason? If you have the goal, why are you standing around making excuses? Excuses?
Just a second.
Hey, when did I start making excuses? Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now with no way out. But if you really want to make an effort, shouldn't you try to see what you can do here? That's a challenge. You just made an official challenge.
Totally.
But I think you're right. If I want that gold medal, I have to make every effort I can. Then I want to become a genius of effort. I bet Ian Thorpe says something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't go around making excuses just because we're stuck in here. Alright, I think I'm gonna do some push-ups in my room. Like, maybe 1,000 or something. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off the bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast as strong as I would have expected. Your maximum skill point increased. Okay. I head back to my room. Ding dong, ding dong.
Attention, attention. Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can. Quickly, 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 quickly.
He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym. He sounded pretty serious about it too. Gym. Sakura. You're the last one. Everyone's already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together. Sakura.
well then,
Makoto. If something happens to me, Hina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
Never mind.
So then,
I would ever believe in someone who doesn't even believe in themselves. Sakura. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we all gathered in the gym, it began.
Well,
Okay, let's get the show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? Oh no, not again. I can't take it anymore. I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
Today,
The
I'm
reason.
feeling black.
Yesterday, I was feeling white. Tomorrow, I'll feel yellow. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush, just tell us what you're on. Well, Byakuya, you already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right? Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
hey,
Hey, so guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal, even though he just revealed a big secret. What? What'd you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
Well, what are you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way that Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura?
Huh?
Sakura. And I just might make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
chills, kills! I can't wait! I can't wait!
And just like that, he was gone. I finally understood what he's been talking about. An eye for an eye, for a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
Huh? What the heck?
What's that mean? Is that true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind? What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
You're wrong.
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? Then he has been serious for serious. The Ogre's been working for the mastermind.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So you've been lying to us this whole time?
Huh?
That's not true. Sakura's being controlled. That's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She's just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. Mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. Oh, what? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know that for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma heard a hostage mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she's decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw that. The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy, she's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some kind of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She's the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do something like that. Okay then, Sakura, if you really have the cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know. That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature of the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
I see. Even now, you've taken aim at our lives.
Wrong.
You're wrong.
wrong.
I'm telling you, Sakura will never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an
That's
inside voice?
terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't have to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them, even if it means we both go down. I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That's how I want to take responsibility. Hold on. What do you mean, if you both go down?
Hina,
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again. But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then...
This is...
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way.
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura
Don't
is
make me repeat myself.
over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to
That's
discuss.
terrible.
No, Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why? Why doesn't anyone understand?
What?
What is it you think? What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help her.
What?
But
Anyway.
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Are you just speaking for yourself, Makoto? You think it's great that the day's over. Sakura is a spy. She is a traitor. Byaku said that Sakura is the enemy, but she's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? As long as you're human, that there's always comes a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who began her career as a backup dancer at a sketch comedy show. Oh, guys, Pokemon Center Q just began. This could only mean one thing. Could there be a drop? Unpaired shape in this image. I can't do the verification. Unpaired shape. Okay. Triangle. Unpaired shape. There's an unpaired shape. Oh, freaking diamond. Okay. That was a hard verification. That was almost as hard as Blizzard's verification. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things that they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, because I'm a bear.
And I can just bear it. Good, I can just bear it. I'm the Joker, baby. I'm worried about Sakura. Is she in her room? Oh, dining hall. Is she still mad at me? Kyoko, good morning. Still ignore me. She's really that mad at me, but actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Sigh. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Makoto, are you okay? Oh, what do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make a stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind's... What are you talking about, Sakura? Are you talking about Sakura? Oh, that's what I've noticed. The only one that isn't here is Sakura. Where's Sakura? All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against the threat. The threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets the balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
This is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey,
Before you get too far in your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
what the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That's maybe part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact that no was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children? But that's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, I mean, how can you guys believe in Sakura again? If she really can't be the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind. Idiot, you're asking her, you really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It will put the whole problem to rest. Oh, Asahina hits.
What the hell?
you disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you.
Whoa.
You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died? Interesting. Dang. Yeah, are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
That's exactly what the Master wants. And that is exactly what Hina doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow. How dare she? She should die a 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it. And what's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back at you. Bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time. Hiro's honestly pretty chill guy. Way more chill than Leon. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. It never makes sense to me why Sayaka chose to kill Leon in the first chapter. Phew. Wish I do today. Free time. Where is everyone? On the 4th floor. Alright.
anyway.
I'm busy, don't have time to waste. Still mad. It's true though, like, Makoto betrayed her trust after she confided in him. Fair. Chopped hus Makoto. Doesn't know what's good for him. Apparently Byakuya is 6 foot and Makoto's like 5'1" or something. Which is kind of crazy. Makoto, do you want something? Should I talk to Hino for a little while?
About that.
Were you worried about me? That's nice of you. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Sure. I have another wetsuit actually. Was I able to cheer up a little? Oh. I guess I missed it. I can't, continue that, page anymore. But before that, I should probably just go to the store and spend everything. Let's see how the Pokemon Center queue is. I'm almost in. I wonder if there's anything at all, or am I just waiting in queue for no reason? Let's see. On Twitter, if anyone's saying anything. Looks like no. Yeah, looks like there's nothing. Probably. Oh, there's new golfer clothes. Oh. Oh well. Oh, really? Yes, let's give it a shot. I wonder what I can even talk about. Okay, I guess I'll confide that the part I like the most about like collecting Pokemon cards nowadays, one of the parts I like the most is just the fact that there's so high demand of Pokemon cards, and it's kind of interesting just trying to get the cards, even though it's like very rare or whatever. It's hard to get. The scarcity actually makes me more interested, which is kind of weird. Yeah. How am I gonna finish this collection? Maybe I should just ball out on 50 coins. But I'm pretty sure there's a way higher chance of me getting anything, no repeats, by just doing single rows. Because each coin only decreases the percentage by so little. Unless... Oh! I mean, it works differently than I thought it would. 35's already... oh, it's just a 30% decrease, actually. It's roughly, yeah, 1% per coin. A little bit more than that, but still. Not that useful. A diamond ring. Okay. Whoa. Oh, there's nothing in the store. There's a bunch of clothes and stuff. I missed a Whooper shirt, which is kind of sad. These all look kind of pretty minimalist, I guess. Kind of mid though. Go for Gear plush, club head cover. That's kind of pretty. I got something new. How did the repeat percentage go up? Why do I keep getting that? Well, maybe that just sticks in my mind more because of how ludicrous it is. Water. Insane. Salt. shoot. There's a notif. Okay, okay. Add to cart. Okay. Can I even add to cart? How do you click the add to cart button? This is actually insane. Prismatic. Oh, it's sold out. Oh, but you can add to cart. Interesting. Maybe I should cut this part out. It's so boring. It's not even recording. Okay. PayPal's so annoying. Okay. Bruh. That was a moment of all time. Oh my gosh, glasses. Okay, I'll just stop here. Thank you for tuning in. That's a pretty dumb way to end it, but bye-bye.